You know, at this point of life, I think our good friend Sarah Boone is experiencing the highest level of irony that she's ever experienced in her life. You know what I'm saying? With a little dash of karma to kick you right behind there. There is no reality where Sarah Boone thought that she would be a prisoner for the rest of her life. I'll tell you what her expected years were looking like, okay? She would get taken care of by her ex husbands and she would fuck random guys from the bar behind George's back. Those were the golden years in Sarah Boone's mind. And maybe she could terrorize her underage son a little bit while time is going forward. Now, when I say her situation is super ironic, let me give you a few examples, right? Sarah Boone is a filthy bitch. She's a roach of a human being. But on this side of the world, you know what I'm saying? On this side of reality, Sarah Boone is the housemaid and she has to clean up behind all the other prisoners. Another example, right? Sarah Boone hates men. She thinks men are the devil, clearly. You know what I'm saying? Men cannot help themselves. All they do is sodomize and R word women, and they're just horrible for society, right? Well, now, Sarah, most of your COs are men and they don't like you. You know, it kind of reminds me of Stephen Stearns. I don't know if there's like a reason for this, but he had a bunch of female COs that didn't like him. It's the same thing, man. Listen, Sarah's going through it. They're treating her like actual filth in jail, and it's beautiful to hear about it. Now, mind you, while this is all happening, she's calling into Peter, you know, at the third rail true crime, bitching and begging to him for everything under the sun. And this is the only reason we know how much she's suffering, is because she can't keep her mouth shut about it. Mind you, they're over here sending her questionnaires and question and answers so that she can, you know, give them some information for the documentary. She doesn't even bother. She gets on that phone and she starts yapping. But, you know, without further ado, let's go ahead and check out what day-to-day life for Sarah Boone is looking like. It's not looking too good. It's not looking too good. Let's go ahead and check this out.
It's me again.
I'm sorry.
Hi,
I'm
I'm calling you
so
back.
it's so you called me before, and I don't know what happened, but I accidentally I tried to answer it, but I hung up, and I was like hoping you were gonna call me back. But I'm so glad you did. How are you doing?
All right.
What's the
Just one
matter?
of those days. I mean, in prison, man, and it's like a beautiful, perfectly cloudless sky here, and I'm in prison.
Hey, you know, shit. I'm in prison. What's the matter, you say? Shit. I just exist to die. You know what I'm saying? I'm existing to wither away. So I'm not really doing too good right now. You know, most of us, we have a little pastime. You know, maybe we could go fishing and we don't have to think about our demise 24/7. Sarah Boone, the type of person she is, oh, she's thinking about her demise 24/7. She's probably counting up an estimate of years that she has left before she croaks. But I'm just in prison, man. Let's continue.
I know.
I'd be walking the dog or doing something outside right now.
Yep, I know. How's work going?
It's going just, oh my gosh, I thought about you today, and I was like, I can't wait to call and tell Pete this. So, like, this is how strange my boss is, okay? He called me into his office today, and he said, no, 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 stand over here. So I had to stand over farther to the corner of his office,
Uh-huh.
and he's like, sniff. And I was like, what? He goes, smell. And I was like, for what? He goes, just smell. So I smelled, right? And I said, okay, it smells pleasant. What is that? He goes, you tell me. And I said, well, it smells like a new car smell or maybe coconut or something. He goes, no, it's not. It's autumn. It's fall leaves. And I said, it's not fall. It's springtime, and it smells like coconut. And he's like, okay, well, that was your reward for the day. You can go now. And that was it.
Ugh,
You don't think that's weird?
that
No,
is.
listen, let me explain it to you, Sarah. Let me explain it to you. They're fucking with you. You see, you understand when you're a bratty little bitch and you become a blip on the radar and, you know, the COs know about you, it's because you're making their day miserable. If a CO knows about you particularly and you're always the one that's begging for shit or complaining about some shit or bitching about some shit, they're going to remember you. I promise you they're going to remember you. They are fucking with you to the highest extent. You know what I'm saying? He's probably saying you probably never smelled that type of a scent in your house before with your nasty ass. Yeah, enjoy the smell and get back to work, you fucking slave. You fucking inmate. Come on now. She's over here mad because he's fucking with her. Well, you know what, Sarah? You shouldn't have gone to prison. He said, smell this. Okay, leave now. This shit's hilarious.
Beyond weird.
Right? So I was like,
And
okay,
that's your
it's
reward.
my reward.
Yeah, that's just bizarre.
And that's exactly that, bro. That's her reward. Smell something good. Now go back to your pissy, shitty, nasty smelling cell bay. You know what I mean? Like, that's the reward. Instead of giving you 5 cents today, we'll give you a sniff of ocean breeze. You know? Trust me, there's a lot worse things that go on in prison than officers fucking with the inmates. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is what you would call a broken rib. If you notice, there's a divot right here compared to the other side of my body. Those are 2 inwardly bent broken ribs, and they could have been normal. But why aren't they? So I was a lot younger at the time, and I was really into BMX. Long story short, I'm on my way home, and a car from behind me is coming so fast to where he runs me off the road. I fall, I crash, and I break my ribs up. Now, me and my family could have taken legal action, but what goes into everybody's mind the second they think about legal action? It's going to be too expensive. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring up the biggest injury law firm in the United States, Morgan & Morgan. They will take your case, and they will only pay themselves if you win and you get paid out. $25 billion and 500,000 clients is a lot of money. And that's how much accumulative money they have won over the years. This is why they can afford to have you come in and they only get paid if you win. If you have ever been injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. And you could do that by clicking the link below or check out the QR code that we're about to put up right here. And you could get your claim started today. I'm so thankful for Morgan & Morgan and the sponsorship. Shout them out. And let's get back to this video.
And it was weird too. He called me in there and told me to sniff. And I'm like, for what?
And like oddly sadistic.
Well, I think that he likes for women that are inmates in prison to feel like they are women, inmates in prison.
What does that even mean?
That's what it is.
See, and this is I'm sorry, I'm gonna let this play out a little bit more, but what does that even mean? He likes women inmates in prison to know that they're women inmates? What is he, sexist or something? He's trying to keep women in their place? No. Let me explain it to you, Sarah. There's nothing but women in this jail cell. Nothing but women. So if I'm having a bad day and I need somebody to fuck with, guess who I'm gonna pick? A woman, because you're the only one there. Oh, he just wants women to know that they're women. What does smelling something that smells good and fucking with you a little bit have to do with keeping you in your place as a woman? Explain this to me. But again, Sarah's going to have some scholarly response to explain just why that officer hates women. You know what, Sarah? I think he just hates you.
Well, I think that he likes for women that are inmates in prison to feel like they are women, inmates in prison. Mm-hmm. I think that's what it is.
Naturally.
Is this a white guy, a black guy? What's...
He's white. He reminds me of like some type of version of Brian because he's like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like he just has like, I think he has a very dry sense of humor and just, I think he likes me just in a weird way. You know what I'm saying? Like I
knew it was coming. This bitch is weird, bro. She's weird. Remember I made that comment about fucking random guys from the bar, right? She probably was really doing that just because she has a low self-esteem. The second I heard her say like, oh, he kind of reminds me of Brian. He's a white guy. He reminds me of Brian. You know who Brian is, right? That's her ex. I think he likes me, actually. Bitch, you are beyond saving. Why are you calling me and crying about some shit when you're trying to have a whole full-blown relationship with a CO? FYI, he doesn't like you. He is genuinely fucking with you. But again, Sarah's low self-esteem ass is going to think everybody's out here trying to fuck her.
I don't know if interaction is a thing with him. I don't know. But I told you yesterday he thought it was weird that I kept thanking him for my job. hold on, like everybody's coming in from rec right now. It's like, yeah, hold on, yeah, they're like, they're the whole freaking herd of the dorm is coming in from outside.
Let me
Don't
know.
get me wrong, like, it's just, I like my job, and I like him, and I have nothing really to complain about. I just thought that was very strange.
I can't even tell you how many freaking people I've called, but and what I'll give you a list at some point, but there is one potential attorney that we're talking to. It might be a good fit. So I don't want to like waste our time like giving you the whole rundown, but
I know.
Oh no,
Well,
Mr. Pete. Everything you're doing with this bitch is a waste of time. The fact that the fact that you saw her track record of firing every attorney that she possibly could 12, no, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You saw that and you decided to go ahead and help her find some stuff for family court. God bless you. Because, you know, patterns are that way for a reason. They keep repeating themselves. And Sarah Boone, she has created one of the largest patterns over many, many, many years. We knew she was going to get rid of all these lawyers. She's unworkwithable. It's not even a word, but she is 100% unworkwithable.
stretch yourself too thin. Like, if anything, you know, like, look, I'm going to be here for this appellate thing. And, like, I think I'm going to tell you, and I don't know if you received my message or not, but, like, I am not in a mental state to talk about my family and rehash, like I get a walnut in my throat just even thinking about it. And just, like, I talked about things yesterday, and, like, I don't know if trying to utilize him as a weapon against me, and had told me that he was going to have go into the judge's chambers with his attorney and how he was going to turn him against me. So, like, my whole storage unit thing, like, you can't not know that I don't think about that every single day. I think that's something, like, that was in my storage unit that I think the devil is really, like, really.
No, shut that shit up. Shut that shit the fuck up. We're going to continue, but I just want to point out that, you know, she gets a walnut in her throat. Boop. She gets a walnut in her throat when she has to rehash family issues. But you have no problem rehashing all the issues you had with George. Notes, voice messages, emails. You had no walnut in your throat when it came to talking shit about George Torres. Now, when it comes to somebody who's not dead, somebody who's not murdered by you, your ex, oh, you get a walnut in your throat whenever you talk about it. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. But anyways, obviously it's God's fault, or maybe it's the devil's fault, or maybe it's two of them working together against her. So let's figure out what, you know, God and the devil have to do with this whole situation, because she's about to get real biblical in a second.
I think the devil is really trying to get one over on me, because, like, these seeds of terror are planted almost on a daily basis, and he makes me think of, like, my grandmother's jewelry, like my mother's emerald earrings, like my mother's Bible, my great-grandmother's cookbooks, my baby albums of me and my brother and my father, you know, and just, like, I think about it every day, Pete. Like, I about it every single day, and just, like, it's just, you know, I have to be honest with you, and it's not you guys, so don't ever think that it's you guys. It's just me. But it's like, I'm sick of talking about all of the same shit every day. It's like the same shit every day, where it's just like, I asked God today, I was like, please give me some type of breakthrough, you know, like with this family law thing. If I could just file this family law thing, I don't give a damn if it's a continuance or whatever it is. I just don't want to go in there and be, like, just totally taken advantage of, spit on, and then pushed over the side of the rail. You know, I don't want.
Listen. The devil. You ain't gotta worry about the devil. He's not the one planting the seeds of terror. It's your actions. Listen, I would have seeds of terror planted in my heart every day too if I knew that I murdered somebody, blacked out, forgot about it, and ended up in jail. I would have seeds of fucking terror. I would have major seeds of terror. Those seeds of terror would be growing into trees right now. So I don't blame you there, but there's this one little discrepancy. Don't blame the devil on that. Blame yourself. talking about, ooh, if I just get help with my family, your family court date is not going to change your outcome. It's not. And this is another thing that I noticed that Sarah's doing. Clearly, these guys want some fucking information, right? She's avoiding these questionnaires and these questions and all that with that one simple response. Like, oh, I'm just so tired of talking about it. Oh, they're causing seeds of terror, so I just would prefer get my family court situation handled before we talk about it. She's manipulating. She's manipulating them. Okay? Every time we bring up, like, oh, so what was your mind state? What happened in the suitcase? Blah, blah, blah. No, 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 no. Nothing but terror comes across her. Can we just focus on my family court? Bitch. She thought she was smart, but only ended up having all her calls get leaked all over the internet. Good job, Sarah. Good fucking job.
That to happen, and I have a feeling that's what he's hoping for and is expecting. If I could just get that filed temporarily, then I can focus on this and jump, like head first, perfect dive off of the high board,
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do. But listen, I had to start fast forwarding through your questions because it started to make me think of things, and my heart got extremely heavy.
See?
And I get really sad. And
See, she had to fast. Now she's going to start crying. And now she's really sad. And man, she's using these motherfuckers, bro. Using them to their wits' end. And when she gets tired of using them, she's going to move on to somebody else who comes in and tries to help her. You know what I'm saying? Shit. She had to skip through the questions because it brought back memories. But, man, listen. Pay me for what I'm doing. Clearly, she didn't.
I'm crying in front of
Sarah, don't. The point is just like, you take your time, okay? Like, I'm going to tell you something. I had a twin brother, and he died from a drug overdose. And I lost it. And I had to check myself into a facility for a while because I was so beyond. And it took me a while before I could even talk. Forget about talking to anybody. I'm saying talk.
Yes, I go dark like that too.
The way I got out of all of that was by like writing and going back through everything. But it's got to be at your pace, right? Like when you're ready, God will tell you, your mind will tell you, and we'll pick it up at that point. But I understand like where you are right now. Like, so we're gonna keep working and we're gonna keep doing it and we're gonna do it at your pace. And I'm here for you, and you know that.
I know you are, and just like
And rest in peace to his brother. I didn't even know that. But I will say this. It's not the same. It is not the same. First, that's your family. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I haven't lost anybody, but I can't imagine that it's the same as losing a family member just out of nowhere. Like, oh, fuck, that's terrible. As opposed to losing someone that you murdered. You know what I'm saying? I know he's trying to give her something to relate to or lean into, but those are two separate things. Sarah Boone killed this man. Killed him. Locked him up. He screamed in that suitcase for about 4 minutes. It's hard to watch. It is hard to watch. Anybody could go look it up. He's in the suitcase pushing against it saying, Sarah, 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 I can't breathe. Sarah, I can't breathe. Those are two largely different things. So again, on top of that, you shouldn't even have the same emotions as he does, Sarah. So fuck Sarah. Fuck her. You killed him and now you're too emotional to give some responses. Some simple responses. Why are you an evil bitch? Simple stuff like that. She can't do it. Okay. Okay, Sarah. What I mean? Take your time, I guess, Sarah. I know it's a lot of, so it's a well of emotion that just might start spilling over, Sarah. Fuck out of here.
I still don't know how to utilize you because I've never had anybody like you in my life, I don't know what to do because I've never had practice or experience with it before, and I'm afraid that I'm always stuck getting the damn short end of the stick on
No.
everything.
Sarah, how long have I been have been talking with you?
It has to be over a year.
I'm not going anywhere. And if you don't know that yet, you're out of your gourd. That prison's doing something to you.
So it's life
I'm
doing
not.
it to me because anybody I've ever loved, you have to understand, they either leave me or they die. Think about it. My entire family. And it's just like, or I'm treated really awful, and just like, it's never what I expect it to be. So you have to understand, and this is what I told Julian.
Bitch, they either leave you or they die. You need to add a third option. They either leave you, they die, or you kill them. Come on, don't forget the entire scope of the conversation. Okay, come on now. We had to. You must add a third option.
You guys, I'm like a dog with my ears back, and I'm being totally submissive and like not trusting you to pet me or not. Like you're petting me, but it's just like at the same time though, I'm still snarling and showing my teeth.
Yeah.
What? What?
I would hope by now you know we're for real, and then I'm here for you. And documentary gets done or not doesn't matter. I'm still always going to be here for you. But let me ask you something. How are you doing on? Let's just do some like house cleaning. How are you doing on all that stuff?
Listen, I didn't want to tell you guys, but the reason why I'm so stressful about this 60 days, y'all need to do your applications for this visitation is because I have $11.25 in my account, and I'm so hungry.
Oh, she's such a beggar. I guess we all turn into beggars when we go to prison, right? I guess that's just the natural order of things. Holy shit. At least some people have a little grace about it. Like, I prefer motherfuckers like, hey, I need some money. Can you give it to me or not? Nah, it's cool. Oh, yeah? I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Shit, this is going to go a long way. I hate the motherfucker who's like, oh, well, I just went through bankruptcy 2 years ago, and I only have $60 in my account, but it's for my baby. My baby needs it for school, and I'm so hungry. If only I could get $5 just so I could buy a little bit of chicken and rice. Like, bitch, I don't want to hear that shit. She is, man, what do you call that, dry begging? Wet begging, dry begging, whatever. That's the worst type of begging. Lord have mercy. I only have $11, and I'm so hungry. Ma'am, we are asking you about the questionnaire for the documentary that we are trying to make. You're over here talking about, I'm so hungry. Oh. Let's continue.
I had to hold on to the railing the other day because my blood sugar.
Not the rail. Fuck me, sweetie. Oh no, she had to hold on to the railing because she almost fainted. Fuck, man. Damn. Well, I'm glad the prison has railing, right? Thank God for railing. Praise him, as Sarah would say.
Y'all need to do your applications for this visitation is because I have $11.25 in my account, and I'm so hungry. I had to hold on to the railing the other day because my blood sugar got so low that I couldn't walk up the hill to go back to work. Oh, no. You guys can't do anything until you're an approved visitor.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Okay, so we got to be approved for. Okay, so I know he's been calling every day and working on that. So once we get approved.
Look, and if you're asking me, look, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I have the capability to download music and watch real movies, and I haven't done that yet, and I really want to.
Okay. Well, let's get it working.
Well, it's like, I try to not ask for everything, where it's like, because I'm not used to having everything, where it's like, do you need blood sugar snacks, or do you want to watch a movie, or do you want to download music? So if I had to pick, I have to have blood sugar snacks.
How'd things go with? How are you? Have you made any friends there? Like, what? Talk to me.
Oh my God. I mean, I have one friend. Okay, me and has been lying to me because I don't know why, and he couldn't answer me. But like, I simply just want pictures. Has not sent me pictures of him since
She's talking about her other ex. She wants pictures from her son. I wonder how much money they spent on this fucking train wreck because they spent some money on her. She begging for food. She begging for visitations. She's begging for everything under the world. And we're starting to see the con man in Sarah. I guess everybody turns into a little bit of a con man eventually. Every time we get close to the questionnaire, every time we get a little close to the information that we want, she's going to push back with like, oh, well, I lost my balance and I had to hold on to the rail because I was so weak. I need food. And then she's just going to try and get some more shit. Week after week, month after month, I could imagine. I'm pretty sure she's going to give certain breadcrumbs eventually. But you could tell she's holding her cards real close to the chest. Okay? Y'all don't get nothing without prying it away from me. That shit is great. This shit would have pissed me off by call number 3, bro. I would have been like, you know what, bitch? Fuck you. And I just would have went about my day.
10 years old. And he keeps telling me he's going to. He keeps telling me he did. He doesn't respond to me on the tablet for 5 years. And just, they both keep lying to me. And
5
just
years.
called me names on the phone the other day. And I think he's just really angry at me. And then we ended up having a really good conversation. And I want you to know, too, like, I begged and tearfully pled for to fill out the application for, and he said that he did it on February 7th. He should have been approved already, and they're not even on my list. The only people showing up, believe it or not, listen, is all the way in effing Australia, you, and the 2 people that took care of my 2 dead dogs. So it's just like, where is
her dogs
everybody?
died?
I don't understand.
Oh, I didn't know her dogs died. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, Sarah. That's probably the only bad thing that's happened in your story other than George Torres dying. You know, fuck what you got going on. Your dogs died? That's unfortunate. Rest in peace to dogs. I wish they had a better owner. Probably would have had better lives. But, you know, nonetheless.
Nobody's being approved, and I know Julian said that his was because he's probably been incarcerated before, but he's not even showing up on my list. I don't understand, like, if you can call Miss and say, listen, I filled it out on this date. Why am I not approved yet? And then is very spastic about it also because she keeps sending me these screenshots that says that she is approved, but she can't even send me $25. So, like, I don't understand what they're doing, or if they just don't give 2 shits, or if it's because, like, one of my friends said that it's because I'm an, in quotes, high-profile case. I said, no, that has nothing to do with that. I'm just another inmate like everybody else. But Miss, and I think that I'm pissing Miss off because I send her an inmate request form every single week for updates of who is on my list and who is actually approved. Should have been here and should have already been scheduled to come see me. It's just wild. And then Julian told me that you and he are planning to come see me. I think my life will change. Our life will change together with the 3 of us going forward futuristically. And
oh, yeah, life is finna change, bro. Life is finna change. You know what life is finna change like? You're about to pull up YouTube and see your voice all over that bitch. That's how much life is finna change. You know what I mean? Shit. Man, she's a motor mouth. This is probably why she got smacked across the face a lot. No, I'm playing. It was a joke. Okay? We don't do domestic violence. But holy shit. Man, she just runs it and runs it. That's probably why she has a chestnut in her throat, or whatever the fuck she said. You run your mouth too much. My brain can't even function. She talking about Julian. She talking about Peter. She talking about jail. She talking about her kids. She talking about something. All in one sentence. All in one run-on sentence and one ginormous paragraph. Nonstop. You know those race cars where you have to start driving immediately because there's no fans and they'll overheat, so you have to put pedal to the metal? That's Sarah Boone. She is a Formula One car that needs to always be moving. This shit is crazy. I don't even think she took a breath in between. At least when you're swimming, you know, you're still 1, 2, 1, 2. She's not even doing that. She doesn't even have breath control. Anyways.
See each other in person and hug each other.
Yeah.
I know I need that for a fact.
Yeah.
You want to
It's
hug
like
him?
a boost of energy, man, and I need
Wait,
that.
she wants to hug him? I don't want to hug you. You probably stink. You smell like mildew. Mildew and old hair products.
And everything. If we were to see each other in person and hug each other.
Yeah.
I know I need that for a fact.
Yeah.
It's like a boost of energy, man, and I need that.
I know.
But you
and
can't do it until you're approved.
And the thing is, every time you call, you talk to a different person, they give you a different answer. You send emails, they go
Call Miss. Tell Julian.
Yeah.
Julian is in contact with her. Oh, okay. So really quick before I forget. Please, if anything, may I have one hot meal? May I have a hot meal in between of all the visitation?
I'm going to just let it keep playing, bro. I'm going to let it keep playing. This bitch is hungry. She hungry. I ain't going to lie. She hungry. Man, she probably kill somebody. She probably kill Jorge all over again for a hot meal.
Yes, but we got to get on that list first to be able to do that.
No, for hot meals, you guys don't. Hot meals, you don't have to be an approved visitor. But you have to go and you have to order it.
Okay.
I just found out the other day from the girl because
Them bitches are probably like $35 or some shit. That shit ain't cheap. She want that hot meal like it's a simple task. Them bitches probably $40 for a little bit of, for some little tiny ass portions and shit.
I was upset, and she's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No, I feel really bad." And then she's like, "You know, you can get a hot meal in between of everything." And then she explained it to me, but you have to go on and do it.
Okay.
I mean, if I may, please.
Do you only
Oh,
know how to
God.
do that?
I don't think so. It's icaregifts.com. I,
Uh-huh.
like just the letter
But,
I, care, C-A-R-E,
Mm-hmm.
gifts,
uh-huh.
Yep. Spell it. Spell it. I can't spell it.
.com.
Okay,
G
so and then I
E
go
F
there
T.
and I
How do you
look
spell
you
gift?
up and I
Okay.
can just do it right over.
I don't care what it is, just don't get me any burgers. The burgers are usually uncooked and I don't like them. At least from County. I haven't had that one here yet.
Okay. No problem. No burgers. I wrote it down. I promise.
Please don't. The girl that I saw one time, she got the nachos and the chicken tenders, and it was freaking gigantic. So I can eat off of that for maybe like a day and a half. Like, save some of the chicken tenders in a Ziploc bag and eat off of it for a day or two.
Okay, so you want chicken tenders, nachos.
Yeah, it comes
Who's out,
together.
who's out here begging for food? I think it was Oh shit, my headsets. Oh no. Okay. I think it was Stephen Stearns. Yeah. He wanted fresh favorites. Could you give me some warm meals? It's the same vibe, man. It's the same. I guess they have another fresh meal program in Florida. But man, she's begging for that fresh meal. It's probably the envy of seeing other prisoners. It's like this prisoner's been waiting for the past 3 months to get his fresh meal, and you're just seeing it like, damn, I want that shit so. That's so bad. You know what I'm saying? She's really fiending for this shit. I mean, I don't even think her vice is alcohol anymore. It's just fast food.
I don't have any other information. I don't know how much. I don't know anything about this.
All right, I'll take care. I'm gonna do it once we hang up. I'm gonna get online and play around and figure out some stuff to send you. But we are in the process of just starting this thing. I sent you that email. Look, like I said before, Sarah, this is at your pace. Forget even about the fact that, like, for the film, like Human to Human, one of the most rewarding, best things I ever did in my life was sit down and write and just.
Man, he is. Man, he is trying to get her to open up. Which I mean, we have a lot of. I'm looking at the wrong camera. I gotta move the two cameras. Anyways, he did pretty well because I think he knew that Sarah likes to write to the lawyers and the attorneys and all that, so he put that in her head. So we might not always get to hear her admit to certain things, but the journal entries from Sarah, they're quite revealing. And boy, did she get to writing. And that's a plug to my Patreon. Go check out the Patreon if you're trying to see the exclusive journals. But anyways, let's go ahead and check this thing out.
And think about.
Darling, I have to have pen and paper, though. That's
He's-
the other thing.
He's trying so hard to get her to just spill the tea a little bit. You know what I mean? Help me, help you, help me. Help you. You know what I mean?
Need pen and paper.
So we got to get you your pen and paper.
Yeah, I had to take a pen and a pencil from my work so I could have something to write with.
You need to be able to have every single day documented. I mean, I know it's a drag, but it's important, Sarah. I mean, you're there for a reason.
For you, Pete.
But
Okay, it's for you, and that's all you have to say.
I know my mom.
Well,
My mom called me the other day and was like, "Why is every time I call you, your phone goes right to voicemail?" I was like, "I don't know." Sarah was telling me the same thing, and she was like, "Oh my God, tell Sarah I said hello." She's dying.
Yes.
She's gonna send you. Is it okay if she sends you a letter? She wants to write you a letter.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Bro is like, hey, mom, mom, this girl is real irritating and she's not giving us any information. Please, just tell her you like her. Tell her you love her. Tell her you're a fan of hers. You know what I mean? Tell her that how great she is and why you don't belong in prison. Please, mom. It'll help us out. It'll help us out, okay? Trust me. I know you think she's a horrible person, mom. Trust me. Just write the letter. Just write the letter. Shit, listen. I would hit my mom up too. Be like, hey, I got a job for you.
Okay.
Please, She can be my mom in the meantime. Listen, you guys don't. I
She
don't.
could be my mom in the
Listen.
meantime.
When words come out of your mouth, I trust you. What you say, I believe what you say, and I feel that I can use it to my life in whatever application in any way. So when you tell me that I can come live there, I'm coming to live there, and I'm taking care of all of the animals. Especially after you guys sent me pictures. Some of the pictures are so ethereal. It looks like it's from a fantasy.
They're so ethereal. It's so amazing. I would love to come. Man, listen, you gonna find your goats and calves and rescue kittens in suitcases if you bring Sarah around. You gonna find them tied up, locked up. Some of them might even be intoxicated. How is the chicken drunk? We don't even know. I would not bring her in a 10-mile radius to my home. Fuck that. I wouldn't bring her in a 50-mile radius to my home. Or my animals or my loved ones. Hell nah. She finna cause this is what you call destruction. If destruction was a human being, she would have lasted in that environment for about a week before she started fucking some shit up. I mean, look at the face. Look at the face. Nah, she's destruction. Hell no.
Yeah.
I get up and I go through all of this shit because I know that I get to go there.
We specialize in rescuing, so.
Well, I'm slowly but surely letting you guys pet me too, so it's perfect. You'll have a leash on and I'll be walking and I'll just, tricks and everything. Thank you in advance.
All right,
Well,
so
I think are you okay? Are you okay?
I'm doing really good. That whole thing that happened was a big knock, and it's gotten even worse, which I don't want to get into. But it's okay, my feet are still tapping, and I got friends and family. I got you, and
Yes.
I got people in my life that care, and that's what's important.
And love and support.
Yeah.
Listen, I am dying
That's it,
to
man.
see you because I hated that I could see everybody
and
that I
support,
truly
baby.
adore and love in my effing trial, and then I couldn't hug anybody.
Well, listen. So once I hang out with you, I'm gonna call Julian, and I'm gonna figure out where we are with that, and he's gonna, I know he is 100%
Yes.
on top of it.
And call me. The officer is screaming at me to get off the phone
Okay.
to count. Call me about the your visitation approval.
Okay.
And then, did you ever find out if he really is he trying to set up a phone call with me?
Why would he
Because he
lie?
said that's all he was waiting for was Miss to give him a date and a time.
I'll call Julian. Everything he says that he's doing, he is 100% doing.
God bless you. Jesus,
Okay.
I'm so effing hungry. You don't even know, and you don't even know.
Okay.
I sent him Kevin Beck's information also.
Oh, good.
She's probably so hungry because she doesn't have the calories from drinking alcohol anymore. During my degenerate days, I'd wake up in the morning and pound a beer and then go to work and start cooking. I'd feel fine until like midday. That's some real alcoholic shit, bro. I don't do that shit no more. But yeah, I would pound the beer, maybe a beer and a half. The tall boys. That's how I got on the whole Voodoo Ranger shit. Probably pound the blunt too. Straight to work. I wouldn't feel hungry at all. And then right around like 11:30 midday, when we're about to prepare for service, because you come in the morning, you dice everything up, you prepare everything all morning, and then you go to lunch around midday. You come back around 1, and you have service until like 5 p.m. or whatever. So like 1 to 5 or shit like that, right? Right toward the end of it, I would start getting hungry. So I think Sarah Boone, when I stopped doing that shit, I would get hungry earlier because I didn't have the wasted carbs or whatever. I don't know what it was, but I would be starving by like 9 o'clock. So honestly, it could be a little combination of her just not getting her alcohol intake like she used to. Because, I mean, I know it's skimpy in jail, but starving hungry, I think you might have some issues there, Sarah. You might be withdrawing from a few things.
To make sure he got that and confirm it later.
Definitely. Perfect.
And Shelby is Tony Henderson's secretary or assistant or whatever she is, and she can get a hold of James's ass, if not Tony or whoever else to get on him also. Shelby is an asset, and y'all just need to get a hold of her via email. I don't have her phone. You can probably look up the law firm where she works with Tony. But I got Kevin's, and I got Shelby on there too for you guys. Please,
Perfect.
Jesus Christ, and all his archangels know how much I love you.
Okay. Take care, Sarah.
Yes, and I'll call you here in the next day or two, okay? But I'm going to call you because I still want to find out and make sure you're okay, and then just touch base from there, okay?
You call me whenever you want.
You don't know how much I love you. You don't. I just want to hug you. Like you don't understand how much I love you. I'm gonna get better at that voice because that shit's so fucking annoying. Holy shit. Love bomber Sarah. You know what I'm saying? She carries a little suicide bomb pack on her. Boom! I love you. That's how she comes into the room. She just explodes with love. She is a, you know, the craziest thing is we laugh about Sarah. She's dangerous. She's like one of the more dangerous criminals. I promise you, she is one of the more dangerous people. All that love bombing, all that intense appreciation, all that raw emotion, that's gonna lead you to getting stabbed or zipped up in a suitcase. I promise, man. So we've been there. Some of us have, right? You know what I mean? But anyways, folks, I love you guys. Stay inside, stay safe, man. I love you guys so much. We're almost at 83,000 subscribers, on the road to 100,000. And you know what I'm saying? We're almost there. I'm excited. I'm going to see y'all later. Peace.